Hello stream, I hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. It is currently 20 past 5 here in the UK, and good morning, good afternoon and good evening depending on where you guys are in the world. I know everyone's geographically spread around. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day so far. I just thought we would drop by. I'm not going to be on stream for quite as long today because it is Plan of Attack's birthday and I really need to spend some time with her. But I thought I would drop by and play a couple of quick games of Mordheim and maybe something else. I know that a couple of the guys that I stream with are around at the moment, so there may be other games. To give you an update, Tolma is beating Ross to the ground in a game of Mordheim. Oh no, the tables have turned.
I've got 2 injured, 2 sent off. He's got 4 injured.
Apparently, Moras has 2 injured, 2 sent off, and Tolmat has 4 injured. Oh,
I'm winning 2-1.
He's now winning 2-1. Right, we definitely need to find a stream team that can hand Moraz some serious injuries. All entries welcome. So, without further ado, let's cut over to playing some Mordheim. We're going to continue adventures with the Wolfpack, if that's okay with you guys. Let's see if we can do this without causing everything to go horribly wrong today. So, there we go. It almost looks like I know what I'm doing. Right, so I think that I found a minor problem. Just going to try and change the sound settings for you guys, as I've managed to get it so it's coming out of my speakers.
Now you roll double skulls.
Right. Oh, it will have to be what it is. As long as you guys can hear me okay, that's the main thing. Thank you again for everyone for coming and hanging out. And yeah, let's without further ado, let's see if we can get this moving along. So let's continue. So as we last left the Wolfpack, they'd just come into some money and have some skills being trained. The success rate's 96%. We've failed the one story mission which we derped, or which I derped, and then we've done okay since then. Actually, we've had some close calls with the Sisters of Sigmar, very nearly causing some serious damage to my warband. So let's see what we can do today. I think we'd already checked the shop. There wasn't really anything in there that we wanted. And I've got my leader Stefan is going to keep leading for now. He's my 3rd captain. My 4th captain. My 3rd captain is doing some training at the moment, so he's not available. So I've tried to train as many as possible of the people. So the little book next to their name means that they're training, and that means they're unavailable to take part in the fight. All of these exclamation marks mean that they can be trained, and now I have the cash, I'm going to start training them. But let's see if we can find ourselves a decent fight. So Rivals in the Ruins, very poor and poor, but that is deployed tightly around their wagon. Because I'm using a human mercenary warband that's mainly ranged, you really need to try and make sure that they're not going to be owned at close range. Let's get the audio on there for you. Sorry about that. Okay, so keeping them all together is kind of preferable. However, that's pretty poor with her. We've got a brutal fight where one's exploring the building while the other is deployed tightly around their wagon, or crush their will. Which they crush their will with a human warband is kind of difficult to pull off because you need to be able to run over to their warband, steal the stuff you want to steal, and then head on backwards. So I'm not sure that's. Going to send some more scouts out as we can afford it, as we're currently in the money. Hard poor. Good, poor. That's not good. Okay. Brutal, average, and good. Well, I think we'll try and get through this Rivals in the Ruin marked for death as soon as possible, because I can't actually see another one that's worth fighting. The brutal ones, I'm not going to be able to get the XP from running my guys around. So let's see what we can do. I think we'll do Rivals in the Ruins first, and then look for a much harder fight as soon as possible.
Your scouts have discovered a rival band in the vicinity.
Hey, Rizzo.
These warriors are
said
clustered
game
around
really
their
loud.
wagon,
Cool.
making
Give me
them
2
a very
seconds.
attractive
I will try and
target.
sort that for you, sir. We'll do that in 2 ways. Thanks, Rizzo. I always appreciate it when you let me know there's a problem. I am going to change that in the volume mixer now. Unfortunately, default is coming through my speakers. Oh, there we go. That should be significantly better. I'm so sorry. The game music was coming through at 100%. It's a pretty loud game at the best of times. I've moved it down to 50% because it's derping and coming out of my speakers. Is that any better, Rizzo? Okay, there we go. Sorry for anyone that I have deafened. I think we've got Morass checking as well. Yeah, it's better now. I can reduce it further if it's still a bit on the loud side, because I think it's a bit higher than I'd normally have it anyway. But let's start with the Noble's Quarter. So, because everyone's deploying tightly around the wagon, I'm not gonna... I don't think there's too much deployment that I want to do, and I need to kill people. It is against Chaos, which do have a habit of killing me even with low-level warbands. Let's put some markers down for where the Weirdstone is, because what little Weirdstone there is I want. Greedy like that. In fact, let's move that one over to there. So, I'm going to... I'm just going to let my warband deploy. There you go. That'll do. So the Chaos have far higher initiative. This one here, Morass. It does look super cool. Where's that Weirdstone? It's in the one next door. She'll send my this one here. I think I can send my archers over to try and get some Weirdstone actually, but not the closest. I may yet regret this. Oh, that's the building I want. Right there. Yeah. They're not as far away as they look. I think they're going to be with me in a turn, actually. Jeez. Okay, so I don't want to run them too far ahead, but Right. So I think I want to try and keep these archers in line of sight of each other. I really need to get more of my melee units up in front. Yeah, welcome to stream, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out and watching again. I can see people on Twitch, Mixer, and YouTube, and I really appreciate all of you, wherever you fancy watching from, hanging out for a while. If you have any problems with the sound or anything, just let me know. I'll be happy to make changes. Ah, yeah, this is my reserve archer with the crossbow. Okay, so I'm going to try and get my captain over in front. Front of these archers. I think I may have misjudged how far away the chaos are. This isn't my best smuggler. I'm going to move this smuggler up here to go into Overwatch, and I'll use the other smuggler to go and get the loot. Overwatch. Hey everyone, I can see you guys all filling into the stream. It's lovely to see you all again. Right. Oh, I derped. I double derped, in fact, because I was going to send her inside to go and get some weird stone. Obviously, I had a master plan and decided that tactically she would be better off over here. And if you believe that, then... Right, let's just move all my melee warriors up. So because I'm going to have to take the tokens, it's going to be a fairly close-up fight with the Chaos Warband that I should win, but don't take anything for granted. Okay, here's my... Here's my captain. By the way, it does look, chat, like everyone that Restream chat is back up and running today. So no matter which platform you guys are watching on, it should take your messages and share them back and forth, so everyone can join in, whether you're watching on Twitch or Mixer or YouTube. Everyone can still see the same chat.
A new round has started.
Might be worth messaging like Aurora if you want to check that. It says it's broadcasting to all platforms and broadcasting back, but...
I have to check this.
Right, let's see if we can... Is this defensible? Ah, yes it is, and I'm not going to be jumping down, I'm going to be on Overwatch. But before I do, let's collect some weird stone. Every little fragment helps. Oh, that warp effect didn't really though. Let's see what we got. Minus 15% climb, leap and jump down. Well, all the more reason not to bother with any of the above. And just stick on Overwatch. Well, that's not a good sound. Oh.
No.
No, it's not working across. Okay, give me a second. Let me... Okay, give me a second. Oh, the mixed chat is definitely showing up in... Oh, I've just shot myself in the back there. It's lucky that friendly fire's off. Not my proudest moment. That is rather a big chap. I think that's probably close enough. He has taken quite a lot of damage already, though, from my the Overwatch, even if I did derp and shoot one of my own guys in the back. Sorry? I missed 2 of my shots.
One of your guns missed.
I really don't want him to be around to hit me. This archer is so freaking OP. I may actually give this guy a black powder gun at some point.
Yeah. You got a spare one. There's not a bunch of us.
Okay, Ingemar needs to not move because otherwise he's going to trigger that ambush stance.
Can you charge?
Yeah. Do I want to charge my... Moras was being helpful, streamer, suggesting that I may want to charge. You can also hopefully move up over this way and get him to Overwatch as well. Let's give my archers a little bit of cover a little bit higher up. It does restrict their field of fire, but I definitely do not want to be coming face to face with any of these chaos in hand-to-hand combat, I'll be completely honest. So how's everyone's day going today? Let's reload there. You never know, he might not do it. Oh. Just get this guy out of the way and provide Overwatch stance, because he is one of my more junior archers. It seems as he has come a long way. Oh, there you go. That'll do. Oh no, what's the warp? +1 OP to shoot an aim, +2 OP.
Is that one of the guys who should take the...
Any plan of attack? Sorry?
Sorry, I'm trying to check the second objective.
Ah, yeah, no, that's a good point. Cosmo, Argar, and Radley, and who's this guy? Nah. No, he is not. I also need to move a couple of my objective points around because I've collected that one. Oh, I can see more of them. Oh. One of the biggest problems with the chaos, I need to really chunk them down because they seem to go for toughness and strength far more than I do. Right. I'm going to use this champion to block the base by the archers. I'm moving forward slightly. I just don't want him to ambush too far around the corner. Okay. I think I could do with... Right. Actually... Move her over to here, my smuggler. And put her on Overwatch. Not very much movement left. Let's move her. I have blocked that very effectively, including from myself. So, I tell you what, she can start looking for this loot over here, I think. Well, Let's get her ready to and put her on Overwatch at the back here. So if anyone does come tearing around the corner, hopefully she can get a shot off and cause them some problems. I'm hoping that this will be a super fast skirmish so we can look for something a bit more rewarding, because we certainly need the weird stone at the moment. Okay, and this is one of my fairly basic warriors. I'm going to use him to ambush over here. Using the barrels there to try and stop people being able to charge him quite so effectively. This is my heavy armour wearing captain. I'm actually going to stick him... I might stick him here actually. So I should have this square fairly well tied down. And our Wolf Priest can stand in the middle. And let's cast Ulrich's Gift, which improves the ability to hit on... Where do you think they're going to come from? Let's cast it there, because I don't want to cast it too many times. Oh, in fact, let's also give Ulrich's Gift to my captain if we can. And then go into ambush stance. Really want to get some big hits in with this giant axe. He looks awesome. I'm going to...
A new round has started.
There's the rest of the champions coming. Out of action warriors have left the battlefield. Mahad is coming through. Why haven't I fired off any shots? No. Apparently I didn't see that. Oh, have I used up all my... No. No idea why I didn't manage to fire off...
He just came in too low.
Morass says he thinks he came in too low. Morass, you're welcome to join the chat if you want, as you're on. You can get yourself into the stream chat, can't you? Oh, welcome to everyone who's joined from Mixer. Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. Well, on this one I could see. Let's reload. I think I'm going to go on to Overwatch again, actually, rather than just taking the shot. Because I could do with, just in case any of the ones that I'm most terrified of are the big guys that have the, that just go through a parry chance, because all of my hand-to-hand combat, I've really based around the use of the parry. Really do with seeing one get a shot off with him though. Don't want to waste action points. Oh, just about through that gap. Let's do a stream. Let's see if we can... Oh, I love my archers so much. 51 damage from a single shot there. Let's put him into Overwatch as well. So my tactic at the moment I'm trying out is firing off a single shot and then putting them into Overwatch wherever I can. So that if anyone comes around the corner, I'm not going to get completely chunks down. And hopefully I can take quite a lot of their... and he didn't actually have a bow in... an arrow ready either. Oh. Well, he's going to fall to the first person that he comes across. And let's get an Overwatch shot there as well. So Morass, what band are you playing with at the moment? Undead one. That's kind of cool. I'm going to leave this crossbow in here because I think the second that Chaos guy comes around the corner, if he hits with that crossbow, he is toast. Ambush stance. I think I can probably get her up and down again. Let's try. Okay, so it says that the stone is above me. There we go. Weird stone. I don't have in and out on her yet. What was the debuff I got? Minus 20% armor absorption. Well, minus 20% of 0 is still 0, so I'm not that worried about that. Let's put that over there. I just need to get her. Let's go for Overwatch. Oh. However, if I stand this less still, I think she can get 2 shots off in a turn. There you go. Dorgan. Is Dorgan one of the ones that I need? Nope. Reload. Overwatch. I think if I can put the faster reloading on her, she's going to be even more beastly to come up against. Let's put ambush stance on him. I think that we can... let's recast Ulrich's gift. And cast it on both of the guys that are most likely to get into combat. Oh well, apparently not. Failed. Well, in that case, it will just be my ambush stance with my giant axe again.
A new round has started.
Well, Overwatch did its job. That idol of change that he's put down there, it's a persistent effect. Oh, I derped my shot there. Oh, so the crossbow's done well. That's them starting to come round to my flank. Can I shoot? I don't know. I can't see it. So the Chaos don't tend to be heavily armoured, but they do tend to be quite tough and come armed with large weapons, great weapon or two-hand weapons, which does make them pretty deadly. What's my objectives in this one other than cake? My objectives are to kill Cosmo, Agar and Radley and take their blood for the blood god. Yes, Maras, that is exactly. I've got to kill 3 of the warbands, my secondary objective, and take their tokens. And they're I still don't know what one. Well, there's one. That's Asta, so it's not him that I need to get. Oh, he can shoot the idol. Why not? Let's finish that idol off. There you go. That'll do. Has he got another one down there? Just put two of them down there. I can't see the other one. Oh. What's his name? Plan of attack says can I adjust the audio just a bit? Absolutely, let's do that. So unfortunately my setup defaulted back to standard volume levels, so that should be significantly better. If you can let me know plan of attack. Okay. Yep. That's the enemy commander, and that's a rather large hammer he has. I can parry that though. Whether I will or not. Ooh! He tried to parry it with his face. Right, I desperately need to kill him. So he's Cosimo. He is one of my objectives. So let's aim. Ah, I forget, crossbows take a lot, so that's going to be the only shot for him. And I think I gave this guy, oh, I think I gave this guy Web of Steel. I apparently did not. Oh well, one parry. That's going to have to be what I do next once everyone else has finished training that's in my reserves. Let's reload here. Let's just chunk the backup that's coming. That'll do it. Gornag, he's not one of our objectives. Oh. Aim and a miss, unfortunately. Gonna stand there. I'm gonna get her into combat. I think I have started the one that's wearing the teal. The color does mean that she's much better in hand-to-hand combat. I think I'm actually going to leave him on ambush only because I don't want that archer being charged. Let's do that. Plan of attack asks, does Web of Steel make him Spider-Man? Unfortunately not. It just means that he can try parrying twice. Being Spider-Man would be much cooler though. I am going to move my captain over to help this guy though, because I don't really want my champion going down to a very large hammer. There you go. I think I might have been about to derp stream. Loot. Cosimo. Ooh. Ooh. I say, why not?
Objective completed. Objective updated.
Yep. And then put him into Web of Steel. That blocks the guy behind who's now going to have to go running all the way around the outside. So I still have to find Agar and Radley. So well, I'm only going to get 2 hits off with him anyway, so you know what? Oh, that'll do it. Put him into ambush stance now, I think. Oh no! Oh, my wolf priest missed. He's taunted me. How rude.
A new round has started.
Okay. Oh! Missed an 88% chance to hit there. Let's aim. And then let's move this guy out of the way a minute. That's our best archer. We're going to see if we can help our wolf priest of Ulrich. I think I derped. Oh, I missed a 95% chance to hit there. Nuffle, damn. That's Asta. Oh, he's looting his friends. Using this archer to block the top of the jump up point. Oh, critical hit! I think this might be it. I might not get my secondary objective, but that might be enough. I hear that Nuffle secretly hates you for cheering on the other team. That is true. In Blood Bowl, I am currently cheering on everyone but your team, Maras, and your team is the Blessed of Nuffle, so, yes. It is possible that it's, that Nuffle does not approve. We only get one shot in, so let's see if we make it count. Is it Bull Dirt? Oh, another crit hit. Right, what to do? Oh, I haven't looted that body, but I can't because my captain's on it. Let's go over and loot this body. If we can't get both objectives, come on, come on, let me loot, let me loot. Oh well. In that case, I'll just have to hit him with my hitty stick. Oh, another critical hit. Almost. That's Harry. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get the headhunter if I kill these two, because I don't know where the rest of his team are. Right, she's only going to get one shot off anyway, so let's give it a go. Oh! I think that's the end of it. Yep, enemy route test failed. Unfortunately, it's going to be a miserable quick game for loot. You have a grand total of 33 found and an additional 7. Plan of attack says that Nuffle does not seem to like Seem like a god
worry.
that keeps his
Needs a
displeasure
bit of luck
secret.
and a lot
Indeed.
of skill to win a battle. But most of all, he needs strategy. You have managed to find the winning mixture.
So let's
Now
see if we
just
can
be careful
find
not to lose it.
a decent fight to get into. I'm actually looking for brutal and deadly fights at the moment. As long as I can keep my group together. Oh, we got one more mental, so I'm going to increase her alertness to keep her moving around a little bit better. He's going to get more ballistic skills, a surprise to pretty much no one. I'm going to increase her weapon skill. And I'm going to increase our Wolf Priest of Ulrich's toughness. Because he's gone down twice so far, and I don't want to... I've lucked out so far with the Wolf Priest. I don't want to push my luck any further. One more point of leadership for our captain. And we acquired... not a lot. So our warbands cost more to run than I will have got from that battle. Let's do this. Let's pay them all. And let's very quickly run through, and then let's look for another fight. Leadership. That'll do. Alertness. Oh. I might try adding additional smuggler to my warband and give her intelligence, because that could mean that I can do the emptying the cart missions a bit better. Because then you can give her knowledge of Mordheim twice, which gives her an additional 2 meters, plus in and out twice, which gives her an additional 2 meters when she's got Weirdstone, plus Liberator's Boon. Run halfway across the map. Okay, well I think... where are we? We've got... yeah, let's give him more toughness. And our warrior increased weapon skill. Okay, I think that's all we've got so far there. So we've got 168 weight of Weirdstone, and we need 267 with 7 days remaining to fulfill. Let's go for the next day.
New hired swords are available.
So there are new hired swords available. We've received a new mission request from Baron von Leitdorfer, which is a new campaign mission, and we have 6 more days remaining to deliver the requested shipment and avoid
a new
the
mission
consequences.
is available.
So, let's have a look and see what we've got. Just wait, Nuffle will murder his captain. Gee, thanks. He's a little bit tempting. Very expensive. A couple of rank 1 captains. Because I could give him level 2 lightning. Sorry?
Rank 7 archery,
yeah, but it is a little tempting, but I already have 4. Well, I have 1 rank 7, 1 rank 8, 2 rank 8. So 2 rank 7, 2 rank 8, and a rank 3, which I'm just leveling through at the moment. Most of our guys are all still learning for at least 1 more day. So I'm going to try and complete everyone in my reserves training and then swap them out with the guys that need training in the warband and then complete the training there. So let's go for a campaign mission. No, sorry, let's go and find some more Weirdstone. Oh, deadly scattered randomly. I don't like my odds there. Hunters and prey. Both into 3 strike teams and disperse in the area. If that was chaos, that could really throw me. Oh, that's a walk in the fog again with a Weirdstone collection. Not great Weirdstone though. Oh, that's a walk in the fog with average Weirdstone. Let's go for the normal walk in the fog with average Weirdstone and just play through it as quickly as we can.
Scouts have reported a rival warband.
The problem with dividing 3 strike teams is
the
if you find yourself up against Chaos Warriors in close combat, particularly the Chaos Champions, they will wreck you. And actually, to be fair, on a deadly mission, so will the Sisters. I think Rizzo's been playing quite a few deadly missions recently and pulling them off Saturday already. So, let's see what my... Oh. Okay. Well, yeah, fine. That works. I'm going to put my whole warband nowhere near my cart, I think. Archers upstairs. Don't mind if I do. Thank you very much. That's freaking awesome. Oh, no. Hang on. One there. One there. Oh, I'm loving this mission already. Let's leave him downstairs. We'll move her upstairs. Otto can stay downstairs. Oh, hang on. Oh, there weren't enough slots there for all of my guys. So in that case, just going to mark this so I know where they are, so I can get them running, the remainder of my guys running over as quickly as possible. There we go. That'll do nicely. So let's have a quick look at the map stream and see what we're up against. We are up against a vampire. So any of you guys that have been watching my single player PvP will know that my Sisters of Sigmar have been faring super badly against vampires every time we come up against them. Thanks to their terror-causing capabilities. It certainly makes them a challenging fight. So, our first archer. I'm going to move him right over to here because I think they're going to come from over there. So I'm going to try and get both archers on Overwatch over this side. If I'm wrong, it's going to be a bit of a problem, but I think the fight should be joined fairly quickly. So the only disadvantage of this position is that they could be running people from here. If I were them, I'd be running them straight down this way, jumping down here where the Weirdstone is, knowing I have to go and get it. So I'll wait to go and get that Weirdstone until my captain is and my wolf priest are over and able to get into the fray as well. So my best archer, I'm going to move him over here as well and put him on... Oh, that's not... If I misjudge which way he's coming... Oh, can I get him around this guy? Yes, I can. So I'll put him on Overwatch. So Rizzo says, it's not actually that hard as Ty suggests. It's harder but not extreme. This applies only when you start near your wagon. Yeah, if you can start your warband together, it means you know how to use them. It does mean that you've got a decent enough chance, I think in general, no matter how hard the enemy are, because you can get them all together. If you end up scattered randomly against Chaos, or you end up, well, scattered randomly against most sides, you're going to find, particularly if you are playing a warband like I am with the our Reichlanders here, that they are my bowmen are a little bit delicate in hand-to-hand combat, so they'll likely go down hard and fast. Well, it looks like we'll get our 2000th view today. That's really cool, stream. In fact, we may already have it, because it's showing 1,997. That's awesome. Thank you very much for everyone that's tuning in and hanging out with us today. As always, I really appreciate it, guys. Alright, so we've got 4 archers on this side. They've not got great fields of view here. And they don't have a field of view over the Weirdstone. She can third person the Weirdstone a bit, but can't actually see anyone. Let's put her on Overwatch there, though. He should be able to look after himself. Look at all that Weirdstone. Alright, this is mistake number 1. Oh, let's avoid the traps.
Objectives updated.
I'm going to see if I can take 4 Weirdstone with him. The 4 clusters, that's 60 Weirdstone on one guy.
Updated.
That's more than I got in the entirety of the last game. Come on, come on. Off you trot. Will that do it? It does mean if anyone jumps down and hits him now with all these debuffs, he's probably not going to stand up for very long.
Objectives updated.
Okay, well, let's have a look, stream. Minus 10% melee resistance, minus 2 meter movement range, plus 2 OP spell cost, and I've managed to stick myself over all of the Weirdstone. He's going to need some help sooner rather than later, and those archers aren't going to be it. Oh, well, she's not going anywhere there. And I've blocked my own exit here as well. Can I jump down from there? No, I can't. Oh, well, it's Overwatch for her for now, and I don't think that's going to be effective because there is nowhere, if I were him, I would pick up there. And we desperately need to move this guy. Oh, that flail will be a nice addition to our collection of loot. I better move him over. Preferably without setting off those traps. And put him into ambush stance. At least that gives us 2 combat guys together. If they do jump down here and I do end up stuck, what I think I'm going to do is just jump my archers down and try and keep them at a distance. Which, as you know, stream, I prefer to keep my archers up high, but oh gee, he's going to take forever to get there. This is my new captain with heavy armour and no proficiency, so ambush stance and knowing he's not going to be able to help with anything. So I can at least I think I'm going to try running him to this gate and across. I'm not sure yet. Right. I think I'm just going to run our Wolf Priest directly towards the building that. I think there's some Weirdstone actually inside
a new round
that building.
Has started.
Sorry, stream. I'm just trying to place that over. Now I know that where all of that is. Let's just place that there. Okay, so it's the enemy's turn. I still haven't. I've seen hide nor hair. Oh, and I've missed. I can start to see them there as well. He's placing an idol of death, and he looks like he's going to try and pincushion me. Well, these archers aren't doing anything over here, so much so I shouldn't put them down. Let's see if we can run them down to the ground floor. And reposition them maybe into the next building. So it's not that building. Oh, it's the one right on the corner that I need to get to. I may actually... I don't think I've got... Is that a ramp on the other side there? Yes, it is. Alright, that's not a great position either. And keeping archers alive 101. Don't position them in rooms where they can be beaten to death by someone without you being able to return some of the favours, but I don't really have much choice. My archers aren't doing very much at the moment where they are, and they have no view of where the guys are going to be coming from. I might keep this archer up here actually, just in case. In fact, no, I'm going to swap these over. This archer I think is going to go for a... yeah, well, let's get him climbing up here. It's got a slightly better view of the ramp, but not much better. But my thinking is that I think the other archer that I've got over on top of the other side should have a much, much better view of the top of this ramp, where they're going to have... Well, they don't have to come from to jump down, but would make sense. So if I can think he can see the top of that ramp from here. So I'm going to put him on Overwatch here. I think he can see it. Still haven't seen most of the undead team, and I'm always a bit worried until I know where that vampire is and I can start sticking him with flying pieces of wood. Oh, another shot and a miss. There's our vampire. And a shot and a miss. Oh, I wish I kept more of my archers up here now. Never mind. I've got another archer ready to go. Right. Oh, I think I can see that vampire. It would be rude not to take a shot. There we go. One crossbow bolt later. I'm going to put him on Overwatch. So hopefully as that vampire moves I'll be able to get a better shot. Welcome to the stream everyone. I can see a few more people are joining us. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. We're playing Mordheim City of the Damned at the moment, and we're continuing our adventures with the Wolf Pack. She can't see anything. Fantastic. Well, I think knowing that vampire's over there now, I'll keep her on Overwatch here. And his inventory's full, so I need to get him... Is that where our archers are? Yeah. I'll move him back and put him on ambush stance at the front here. She's not going to get to reload again anyway, so see if we can get an aimed shot in. Oh, and she hit! 29 damage, not bad. Okay. So our warrior here has a backpack that's mostly empty, so let's see if we can collect some of the more valuable chunks of weird stone with him. Let's go for the furthest away ones first. He's going to be able to pick up 4. So we've got weird stone there.
Updated.
I'd quite like to get all of the weird stone stream.
Objectives updated.
I just want the small bit, says Morass. Come on, oh, that bit. There we go.
Objectives
We'll take the biggest stuff first and then hoover up the small bits for the archers. And he's been debuffed significantly now. Let's have a look at him. Minus 20% armor absorption, can't switch his weapons, minus 20% armor absorption, minus 5 agility, strength and toughness. I really don't want to be in a fight with this guy for now, so I'm going to bravely run away and... oh... I'm going to bravely run away and hide in here. I certainly don't want to be pin-cushioned by our friend up there with a bow when all of my armour absorption is gone.
Back door.
Sorry?
Building you just put an ambush stance, I think it's a back door.
Yes, the building does have a back door that I've got ambush stance in. Let's run our captain towards the fray. Apparently can't find his way around the barrels there. It's normally a dwarven problem, that. Put him on ambush stance. With this heavy armour, although he's got a lot more ability to run, it's not very far. It's minus 2 meters at the moment. And let's see if our wolf priest can... I think he's blocked in there. Let's get our wolf priest round. Oh. So. Here, and I don't... Oh, is it in this house that loot is? I don't think it is. That's a bit further over than I need him to be. Okay, stream. Let's reposition. So I need to go pretty much straight through here, and I think I'm blocked in by my own archer. Oh no, I think I can get round. That's okay. Let's get him getting some of the rest of the loot. Or not. Ah, I can see the loot through there. Okay. Put him in ambush stance for now, just to finish off his movement.
A new round has started.
So I'm hoping to take as many debuffs as I can initially. Oh, there's a one-armed... She's going to be a nightmare to hit with anything. So a one-armed vampire. Oh, our archer has derped and alerted her to his presence. And she's gone to go and stand in the middle of the weird stone. Let's get Gustav running upstairs. Oh, weird stone. Oh.
Objectives updated.
Apparently Mares was right, all I wanted was the little bits. Oh, and I take a debuff from that little. Minus 5 agility, strength and toughness. Fantastic. That is not what I needed. Oh, some mandrake root there as well. So, I think I've got one more to find. Have I walked past that downstairs, or is that going to be up? Ah, I walked past that downstairs. Of course I did.
Objectives updated.
So I'm trying to PTFO and play the objectives, so I can. Absolutely, that's my cunning plan. I just don't want to get too close to the vampires, as they can cause terror. And my archers are terrible at dealing with that. Oh, derping all my shots here. Because they have the high ground and also all of that cover, it's difficult to hit. Oh, my crossbowmen starting to do some work there. And the ghoul is down. Ambush stance. I might actually be able to get my captain over into the fight. I'm going to try and get... I'm going to get ambushed, and I know I'm going to get ambushed. I'm going to try and get that captain into the fight as soon as possible. Oh, that's a lot closer than I thought she was. No ifs, no buts. I need her to take some serious damage, so I can get back out of here. Oh, let's reload again. I haven't got enough points to fire, so I'm going to put him on dodge stance. I'm going to move him up a little bit to move him out of the fray a little. Not a lot apparently. There is where I can move him to. And put him on dodge stance. So, where are we on our objective stream? The objectives are to gather 10 out of 11. To gather 11 out of 70, and I have got 10 out of the 11 required. Reload here. Now, that... he should have a far better shot now. I'm going to fire at the vampire. Actually, the captain there. And I was keeping shots, trying to keep powder dry in my last game. This game, I'm just going to furiously shoot at a distance as far as I can, so I can ensure I'm directing my shots towards their captains, because otherwise they might get some ideas and come close and want to hit me with something. So there are still 3 on the undead warband that I don't know what they are or where they are yet. Oh, I've got another Idol of Death being put up there. They suffered Tzeentch's lash for that. Oh, and here comes the vampire. Who's going to go and... Oh, Barbara was lucky there. Yeah. Not so lucky with the second shot. 31 damage. That could have been far worse. Oh! 62 damage. Oh dear. And she now has a an arrow in her hand and her knee. She's taken an arrow to her knee. Oh no, that must be the end for every adventurer, surely. Let's reload. I can't really see... oh, hang on. Well, I'll put a shot into the ghoul. No, I think that's all I can do there. I'll just end the turn there. Alright, Barbara, fire back. Come on, you've got the high ground. You've got to get these. 1 hit. Reload. 2 hits. Okay. That's good. Rizzo says, hey, I'm in a brutal mission now, and my enemy was ambushed by a monster. Fantastic. There's nothing better. On some of the brutal and deadly missions, you actually have a demon or monster, a chaos ogre or a demon of some kind, spawn into the fight as well. And they are neutral in that they see everyone as an enemy. So what you really want is not to have to fight it yourself before it's charged one of the your enemies. I think I'm going to stick him on ambush still. Give us a bit of cover, because I think he's still debuffed at the moment. And we've got our other... oh, a miss there, that's not good. I'm going to change her over to a sword and put her in ambush stance to try and cover the back. Because she's got slightly better weapon skill than her compatriot. And that also means her initiative will be far higher. Right, I think he is... yeah, he's still not in a position I want him to be doing anything but guarding that door. With so many debuffs affecting his armour, if he gets hit by something, he is pretty much toast. My warband are not the toughest. They are more built for strength for carry and weapon skill than toughness, so they don't need a lot of wounds to go down. Right, I'm going to intentionally trigger this vampire to charge me, which may not go well for me. But I'd rather my captain was the one that was fighting her than anyone else. It's already taken a few arrows. An arrow to both knees and the chest there. And still fighting on. Hopefully we can resolve that. I'm going to use Web of Steel, which means I can try and parry twice. Although she's using a dagger, which means that she's unlikely to just blast straight past that. Now I need to remember what I've done with this guy. Let's put him downstairs. Oh. Oh. Hello, Prophet. Oh, he's failed his fear test, though. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Oh, missed. Come on. Oh, missed twice. So that vampire has a lot staked on that combat. Oh, can I get a groan, chat? That was bad. What did I give him as his secondary weapon?
Press space more, you can see.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have a look. I'm gonna keep the big axe out. That seems more like me. Maybe not. Switch weapons. This is where I find it's a bow. Oh, it's a hammer. Dodge stance. That's not as much fun as a massive axe. I should really give him a shield if I'm giving him a hammer. If he can have shields, I'm not sure he can.
A new round has started.
Oh, failed to dodge. Wow, she really doesn't like Ulrich. Ooh. Chunks down a lot there. That hurt. Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's lovely to see so many of you coming by to watch again. I really do appreciate it. So, I'm going to head my smuggler out. No, I can't get through that way. I don't really want to trigger the vampire the other way. Alright, well let's... Oh, derp. Straight over the trap. I saw that trap and still managed to derp into it. Let's try and get more of the weird stone.
Completed.
So objective completed, but I want as much as I can, and we'll see what the debuffs are afterwards. So her debuff's -2 movement range and prevents switching of weapons. Well, that's okay. She's got her melee weapon out. I think we're probably okay with that debuff. Let's reload with this archer. Oh. Very nearly derped him into combat there. Let's not do that, eh? Right. Aim. That's one vamp down. Let's put him in. Ooh, actually, has he got anything in his? Yeah, he's already fully loaded. So, in that case, standing in the window on Overwatch seems to be the way forward for now. I think my debuffs have ended on this captain. Sorry, this champion. Oh, Dowd taking a solid hit to the head with my spiky hitty stick. I think get a couple of hits off with this archer and then go and get some weirdstone. 3 movement. Let's see how much weirdstone we can get. Right, I'm only going to pick up 2 this turn with this archer because I don't want him standing in the way of anyone else picking up weirdstone. Oh, he got minus 15% climb and leap down debuff. And the buff has got plus 5% ranged or melee resistance. Let's put him over here and end his turn. His Royal Hairiness, how are you, sir? Good to have you in the chat, Harry. Still enjoying your holiday, I hope. Oh, derp. Apparently I thought that was a very deadly looking roof. It's like me in PUBG, except with bushes. Let's see about actually hitting something. Vampire. Harry says, doing fine, thanks. Still enjoying despite my tiredness. That roof's going to get you, says Maras. Have you been up to a lot then, out and about, that you're tired, or is it just from all of the travel? Because that's always knackering for at least a couple of days. Well, it is for me anyway. How? Casting Rotten Touch? That's just me. Oh, that was bad. I think Maras is trying to join in with Alex. Harry says, today I visited my friend's family for the Swedish tradition of fika, or social hot drinks and conversation. You have to love fika. Says Maras, yeah, absolutely. Because doesn't that come with lots of cakes as well, Harry? Oh, what the heck happened there? Oh, that's not good news. She's been filled full of arrows by that vamp. Can I return the favour at all? She is now holy. You... Oh. Dodge stance it is then. Usually with cakes we had panakaka and princess torta, plus some amazing vanilla and soccer caca. That sounds absolutely amazing. Right, I'm going to reload, fire off one shot, and get into cover. Oh, she missed. To be fair, I can understand her missing. She's currently got an arrow in the knee, an arrow in her hand, no, 3 arrows in her hand, and 1 arrow in her left foot. Oh. I'm just going to hide her in the corner. No good will come of leaving her out to be hit. Right, let's see if we can... Oh no! Dawid dodged. Twice. Dodgy git. Oh no, dodged once, missed once. Harry's driving to Allen for the day. Oh, that's cool. She caught those arrows good, just caught them with a pointy end. Yeah, she's not one of my archers. She can be forgiven for... not understanding how arrows work. I wonder if I can get this wolf priest close enough to pick up that last piece of weird stone. Is that the last piece? Yeah, it is. All land. Oh, thank you. That's actually very helpful. I do apologise. I have 3 fancy letters here. Sterling. Alex gift. Let's just put him on ambush stance. Let's go to Scorn. Let's guess. So where the champion has failed, our warrior seems to be doing a little bit better and chunking down. It literally translates as island land. Oh no! Oh! Oh! That ghoul is stunned him and is now looking right into his eyes. So I'm going to be looting her. Seems only fair. I might have to charge to get into combat. No. Wow. Just trying to provide a bit of support to provide another tempting target for Dawid number 2, I think. Okay, that's better. However, no dodges, no nothing. Oh, that sounds lovely. Yeah, try and look that up. Sorry, in the background here, Harry. The Amazon Echo next to my desk said, "Sorry, I don't know that one," which I suppose is why we're looking it up.
A new round has started.
Right. Let's start chunking everyone down as much as we can. So I'm trying to make, as a different build, I'm trying to use this smuggler as a kind of hand-to-hand combat type rather than using her at range, just because I've never done that before. It might be a terrible idea. Hey Noah Coombs, how are you? Good to have you back, my friend. I think I'm going to take him out of here. I think his derpiness should be over by now. I'm not sure whether it's a good or a bad idea to do this, but I'm going to try and take that guy out. But it does mean there might be a gap in the combat in front of my already stunned warrior. I could really do without him going down. Oh, yep, there you go. Another crit hit on him. That's not looking good. Hey, Noah says, how's it going? It's going well, my friend. Thank you very much for asking. How are you today? No, I'm not climbing up there. Oh, well, that might be my best shot, actually. It's a terrible angle, but if any archer's going to pull it off, it's this one. Only does 50 damage. That'll do. Can we get another one? Noah Coombs says, I'm fine. Well, I'm glad to hear it, my friend. Up to much today yourself? It's Olland, not Alland. And I'm pronouncing it wrong both times anyway. I'm going to work on my pronunciation. What can I see? Oh. That's another champion that stunned himself up there.
You have to take out the umpire.
Oh yeah. Good shout. Maros pointed out that I should probably be Erland. Erland. I will. Fantastic. I'll do my best not to derp in pronunciation again, Harry. Thank you very much. It's nice to be learning something else on the stream as well. Maros says he wants to visit there. Apparently the bridge from Kalmar is amazing. The fog. Oh, cool. I hope the bridge will be open. Strong winds around at the moment. Oh, come on, guys. Ghouls, leave them alone. Swedish is chock full of pitfalls. Yes. One of the languages that I speak absolutely none of. In my travels, I think I've been to Sweden once for work, and yeah, it's... Are those... Is it Swedish or Finnish that was one I really struggled with? But even just getting the normal... even just getting the normal ones... oh, sugar. Sorry, the normal phrases for travel out I managed to mangle spectacularly in Swedish. Right, can he help? Or is he just going to stand up there and... No, apparently not helping. Not better. Let's put him on Overwatch for now. Let's get a derp. Right. I'm just going to leave her hidden in here. I can't afford for her to go down. I think she... I didn't see whether she already had open wounds. Oh. Oh, just what we need. More enemies. I suppose on the upside, at least Valentine attacked my... Oh, he failed to cast Rotten Touch. Go on. Smite him. Oh. Right. Oh. Come on, that's just annoying. I need this champion for something else. Come on, get out. Get out, get out, get out. Back, foul beast. I think I'm going to trigger a trap here. Let's see if he's got any decent loot. He does not. Not, I could have picked it up anyway. Let's see if we can... I don't think we're going to be able to save our warrior stricken on the pavement there. Wolf Priest is going to go for a few persuading hits with his hammer. He's also looking like he's in trouble, to be honest. Dodge stance isn't great. I really need to give him a shield if I can. Oh, warp overcharge. Oh, great, thanks. Bad enough being near the warp, but to be overcharged as well. Just offends the Scot in me. Right. Unfortunately, I think that ghoul may go for the easy target, which is my stunned warrior on the ground. He's going to get one hit off first. And then let's try parrying and hope for the best, stream. Not sure it's going to happen. Harry says, how's everyone doing? Well, myself, I'm doing okay. I think
round has started.
I have to ask Maras. I am. It's Plan of Attack's birthday today. She's in the chat somewhere. So I think her day's going well. She's got cake, so I think she'll be happy. Come on, I need this guy to go down. I don't want any risk. Maras saying, I'm good, I just want some more deadly mercs. Sorry, more dead mercs. Oh, thanks, mate. And Harry says, happy birthday, Plan of Attack. Let's see. Oh, another champion. Just what I didn't need. Oh, to be honest, I'm quite happy that he's shooting my bowman. Less happy about that. Mind eaten. Derp. He's reloading and... Sure, Gustav can take a few arrows to the knee. Oh, hang on. Gustav looked like he could get... Let's aim a shot. That may have just saved my warriors. A critical hit as well. Gustav, you are a legend, my friend. Let's reload again. I think that's best I'm going to be able to do. I'm going to move my archer back a little bit because I want to get another one of my more hitty units into this combat. Put him on dodge just in case. I'm going to do the same with my other archer there. Can I move him back a bit and get my engaged? It's a tough engaged shot there. I think my Wolf Priest, despite the additional toughness, is probably going down again in this. Thank you, cake for all. But everyone else will have to go buy their own. I think Moras will start looking for a cake emote. Oh, he's looking very unhappy. Oh, that's not good for my wolf priest. They passed their morale check. Right, jump down. Derp. All of the emotes there. You found I'm a flanker's super secret chocolate stash. Are you trying to get me in trouble again here? You're implying that I have a super secret chocolate stash that the plan of attack would not be able to find. Yeah, exactly. What do you reckon with aiming through the whole crowd there? Let's give it a go. Oh, he only went and managed it. Are you switching games soon, Noakums asks. Possibly. What does everyone want to see? We might have some... we've got a few people around that could play a game of Blood Bowl. Or what do you fancy, Noakums? What are you? What were you coming here looking for today? Oh yeah, I remember why she's up here, because I don't want her anywhere that she can be seen by anyone that has a bow. Let's hide her under the stairs. Oh, yeah, I think this wolf priest is going down. Yeah, there he goes. Oh, I'm quite attached to that wolf priest. I don't think that wolf priest is quite attached to anything else. Rizzo's happy with Mordheim. Whatever you guys fancy. Oh no! Stay away from my warrior, you meanie. You're watching. I'm more than happy to play. If this is for my wolf priest. Come on, beat him. Oh, I have a feeling I may have a dead wolf priest. Harry's saying he's enjoying the Mordheim at the moment. Come on, one more hit. That'll do. Right, I'm also, just because... Oh, that was very kind of him. Ah, that was my... That was a loot I'd already taken. And he got a buff from it. Got 17 out of 17 Weirdstone. So what was the buff I just got? Oh, Wolf effect plus 5% ranged and melee resistance. Let's see what else he's got on him. Dagger of Dismay, that'll do. Thank you, Muchley. All contributions gratefully received. Now, how close can he get over this way to... Oh, not close enough. Right, I think that this guy is going to bravely hide in the corner, because knowing my luck, I'll trigger a trap and kill him. So, put him on parry stance and hide him away. And hope... The enemy route test has failed. Unfortunately, I think that warrior may have taken enough hits in that he's probably going to get shot. Going to find himself injured. Okay, so we completed all objectives, so we get plus 3 XP. And we managed to open 3 of the remaining loot points. Let's see what we do. Why, thank you, Harry.
Vanquishing the foe upon the field of battle is a great feeling. It is even better when you're getting paid for it.
So, some of my warband will come back from training, I think, very soon. So maybe they can fill the slots because all of my reserves were in training. So unfortunately, my smuggler suffered a light wound. That could have been a lot worse. She didn't go down, but well, she did get to level 8 though.
Nice progress.
As did Ingemar Schmidt. Well done, sir. Trident's almost up to level 9 now.
Remarkable.
Ludkana, I'm going to keep pushing agility and leadership there because I want her to stay in combat. Oh, bad words. The warrior has suffered internal damage that will never heal properly, which exerts a persistent degree of pain. He loses 1 offense point. He's only a level 3 wolf priest. I think he may yet be going out to
Remarkable.
fend for himself. Oh, he's now a level 4 wolf priest, of course. I'll see about that one. Light wound.
Nice progress.
Yep, he got really bad, very close to death.
Fantastic.
Rantis is doing well. Eberhard is increasing his prowess as well with the crossbow there. So a decisive victory for the warband, and I got some level 1 clothing, level 1 Gretna's boon and crossbow. Wow, that really was terrible. However, the master formula of evokers and the formula of scouts is pretty tasty. So that's 269 weird stone that I have now. So I've actually got enough to fulfill the request. I'm going to hold off fulfilling it until I absolutely have to be honest. As long as I can afford to stay, and at the moment I can. 24 gold in treatment. The butcher's bill is getting bigger. Right, let's go through and see what we can do. So, weapon skill increase for him and strength increase for him. That's important because that gives him 1 extra carry point and now means that I can give him his armor proficiency, which I'll train him on as soon as I get a moment. I'm going to increase her weapon skill to try and mean that she's okay when combat as well. Our agility here to make sure he can keep dodging the incoming attacks there. Gonna give leadership to him and accuracy. If he's in combat, I'm in trouble anyway, so maybe max out his ballistic skill and increase his agility. So I'm looking for archers to be lightly armoured and agile to try and keep themselves out of trouble. I'm going to increase her agility because I'm going to keep using dodging skills with her and her leadership. He's not terrible at the moment. I think I'll keep him on for now. I'm going to increase his toughness again. Right, for our warrior, I'm actually going to increase his strength until it gets to 12, then start increasing his toughness and his weapon skill. What are we going to do here? I think leadership is the important one there, and 2 points to weapon skill for him, and agility and alertness to try and make sure that he gets to move first for him, although that crossbow is going to be slowing him down pretty significantly. Right, unfortunately we now have a few injuries to account for. Right, I'm going to get this archer back tomorrow so they can go back into the warband. And that's our captain. We've got our young blood that I'm umming and ahhing about getting rid of. I'm going for a wolf priest. I might put my primary captain back in. unfortunately, it looks like I'm going to be outnumbered for our next fight. Okay. Well, let's go to the shop and sell the rubbish loot that we got. So, Gretna's Boon is going. The clothing is going. Oh no, it's not. I'm going to keep some because just in case I need to send someone out into the wilderness. I don't want them going off with their nice clothes. Keep a dagger for the same purpose, but the shield can go. Oh, there we go. Gretna's Boon. That will bring in a bit of cash. Oh no, I'm buying. Oh, I just derp stream. There we go. Never mind, I've got enough cash that it wasn't really a problem. Right, let's sell that Gretna's Boon back at a loss. How to lose money in Mordheim. Buy and sell stuff to yourself. The Crimson Shade is going, as is the Bugman's Ale. What else we got? Keep hold of that for now. That partial Mordheim map, I'm actually considering. I'm going to keep hold of those because I'm considering using those next time I have to run for a cart. Everything else, what have we got in our purple? We've got a flail. It doesn't actually matter at the moment, but I was going to check if my Wolf Priest can utilise a shield. No. I may have to take that light armour off him then. We'll see if we can find some light armour for him. Also some decent clothing for him, sorry. Okay, well I think that's the best we can do for now. Let's move on to the next day. So Barisor Amaranti has learnt the skill Trick Shooter, and as recommended by the stream chat, so we'll see how that goes. Jacek von Mirelson has learnt the skill Armour Proficient, and 3 warriors are receiving treatment for their injuries. 3 warriors are currently training. We have 5 more days to deliver the requested shipment and avoid the consequences. Well, this is now an all archers group with 1 less hero. I think if I'm not putting my captain back in, I might try and give him his next level of armor proficient. He does have the skill points for it, so I'm going to do that. He's going to get another level of armor proficient, which reduces the penalty completely and increase the armor absorption. And then I'm going to give him some rare heavy armor that I have lying around. I think no one else is available for training that's not injured, and we're going to have to go a hero short. We do have space to get another hero. What do you think, stream? Do we take on a new hero? Because we have a few heroes that are out. Because running short seems to be a bit of a daft plan. What are our heroes that are available? Harry. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. I'm not entirely sure either. Let's see. Oh, rank 3 wizard. Warlock, sorry. That seems like something that we could do with. That's a lot of archers I have there. Hey, Ryan Makes, how are you, my friend? Good to have you in the stream. I hope your day's going well. Yeah, well, all of my hitty warriors got hit. So, they're currently don't really have much of a choice but lots of archers. So I could go for a rank 2 captain, just not itty enough. Very true, Moras. I'm going to take... You know what, I'm going to take this warlock. I'm probably going to regret it, and it spends most of my money that I've been acquiring. However... So I've got a one-time training session. Let's increase his intelligence as much as I can, and increase his... increases agility, because I'm not going to put any heavy armor on him. And increase his... I'm going to increase his weapon skill. I quite like having my my warlocks being able to get involved in the fight. So let's look at the active skills, and also I think I've got some spell points as well. 2 spell points. I'm going to give him the lightning spell, I think, but active skills I can give him are battle plan, which restores an offense point that can be used to counter-attack. We've got meditation, once per turn converts 3 offense points into 1 strategy point, and introspection, which is the reverse. Wild casting increases the casting chance by 10%, but also increases the chance of triggering a Tzeentch's curse by 15%. Study increases the user's dodge and parry chance by 10%. Quick casting reduces the cost of the next spell cast by 1 offense point, but increase the casting penalty by 30%. Exploit positioning, combat savvy, or battle plan. Is there anything specific? One of the active skills I could give him. Oh, where is it? I was looking for the one that lets me dodge. Ah, no, hang on. Maybe that's in the combat skills. So I was looking as there's one, and I can't remember what it's called. Feel free to fill me in. Is that wizard injured? One of my wizards is injured. I don't know whether this one that I've just taken on is. I should really have checked that before I took him. Derp. Dog's skills are in agility. Thank you very much, sir. Leadership, agility. So quickly, careful approach, wall runner, prowl. So it's sidestep, and I can't do it because it requires level 9. It requires 9 agility. Ah, well, that was a thought. Let's look at the passive skills. Knowledge Mordheim. I think I'm going to give him that, because that increases movement range by 1 meter. Resist corruption, which increases the weird stone resistance by 20%. Improved casting reduces the chance of enemies to resist my spells by 5%. Oh, expert casting requires 15 intelligence. Oh, I can't expert it, but I could do that. That would increase the range of his spells. That seems pretty useful. Arcane study, grant 2 spell points to train new spells. That'll be the one. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do expert casting and knowledge Mordheim, I think. So Empire skills. The Empire skills has got combat expertise. When engaged with 2 or more enemies, increase the chance to dodge and parry by 10%. Flawless positioning, which increases the critical hit chance. Critical hit resistance. And Hunter, which after every shoot or aim action receive a 20% chance to recover 1 strategy point, which I'm definitely going to be trying to put on some of my bowmen. That's freaking horrific on some of my bowmen. Oh, stream, I think I found a new favourite skill, that Hunter. Or even on, even actually just on my smugglers if the others can't have it. Right. So I think the last intelligence skill I'm going to do is Knowledge Mordheim, because the ability to run around is probably pretty useful. A little bit faster. So, let's go to the spell skills. 4 unspent spell points. What do you reckon? I can take Fireball and level 2 it. Oh no, I can't. I can only level 1 it, because it takes 2 for the first and 4 for the second. Or I could take Lightning Strike and Fireball. Dispel. So let's go through these. So Fireball, everyone within a 5 meter radius deals 10 to 15 damage with a range of 15 meters. Now 20 meters with my newly learned skill. Dread of Aramar, which reduces melee hit chance by 5%. Not stackable. Also removes up to 2 current offense points. And break the chances. Or Lightning Strike deals 16 to 21 damage, bypasses armor absorption. Dispel removes all active spell effects. Armour of Lead reduces movement by 2 meters, reduces chance to pass, climb, leap, jump down and dodge by 25%. That seems kind of handy as well. Scavenger's Curse, when the target interacts with a search point or weird stone point, applies a debuff that reduces melee, ranged and weird stone resistance by 5% for a turn. And the Curse of Rust, which reduces armor absorption by up to 20%. I kind of think I'm going to go for Lightning Strike and Fireball. Yeah, give them both. So, let's go back to the warband. And I'll have a quick look at our newly acquired Otwin, the Warlock. Don't have any spare clothing, that's kind of a pain. Give him a pendant for now. However, I do have a better staff that I can give him. And let's give him a bow as well of warding, I believe, will be the one to go. Plus 10% magic resistance. That clothing's a bit rubbish. I'll be on the lookout for more clothing soon then. Let's go and have a look at our campaign. Oh, I like this already. Lots of where I just need to kill them. Oh, one warband deploys tightly, the others scattered randomly with average loot. One warband course exploring the building, while the other divides into 3 strike teams. That's a higher risk, hard mission, but good weird stone. One ball. So I think that's the winner so far. The Pillagers one at the top. Oh, that's a good question, Rizzo. Is it worth hiring an Ogre level 5 for 1,676? Moras is nodding vigorously. I don't know, I haven't really used the Ogre myself very much at all. But Moras, I think, is going to be typing away to you just now. Oh, both warbands divide into strike teams and disperse in the area with good loot. At least I know how... and one warband is caught exploring buildings. What do you reckon? I've got the Pillagers marked for death there with good loot. The Hunters and Prey with good loot. Yeah, I think... One warband caught exploring while the other divides 3 strike teams. What could possibly go wrong? And let's cue the derping.
Your scouts report to you that a rival warband has been spotted in the area.
So Brian, what have you been up to, my friend?
Dispersed and distracted, you deploy
A
your
busy
own
day at work
patrols
today?
in the hope of surprising the enemy.
You're getting double audio from the game and flanker. Harry, thank you very much. Let me see if I can fix that. Yeah, I'll be able to fix that after this game. In fact, oh, hang on, I might be able to fix some of it now. Because I think I know what one of the problems is. Properties. Ah. Okay, I think I can solve one problem. So, can you guys hear me again now, okay? Rizars, Ogre costs 2 hero slots, right? Maurice has given me a thumbs up that it looks like it's working. Harry says yes, Rizzo, and he's absolutely right. Same as all impressives, and Harry says we hear you. Thank you very much, sir. Right, I know what the problem is. I don't know what the problem is with the second bike, but I know what the problem is with the first one, and you should get no double audio from the game now. So let's see how this goes. Okay, so I have a plan. I think I'm going to put... I think this guy may be sacrificial. I've already been umming and ahhing about taking him out the warband, so this might take him out. Anyway, all my archers are going to be placed near the cart. Oh, that's kind of a bit tougher actually. I'll put him there and the archer there. The last archer I'm going to place over on this side. Ah, of course I have all of the archers this time. That's a pain. Right, I'm gonna put... So my captain's my only combat unit near the... near where he needs to be. And I haven't armed my Youngblood with anything other than a dagger. Well, this ought to be fun. So let's try and move him forwards. He's going to have to sneak scuttle somewhere, I think. Is he facing the right way that way? Just trying to make sure I don't completely derp. There we go. One. Down the other side. Now off goes my Youngblood. That looks like loot there. Let's be having it. Oh, oh, so close yet so far. Let's put him in ambush stance here. So frustrating when you're that close to loot. Looks like the Ratmen are scuttling around. If they if they manage to focus near those guys at the back, I may well lose 3 of my warband. Right, first of my archers here. I think I may have discovered why one of my mics wasn't working. Oh, that's still not doing it right. Yeah, that's the blue mic. It's not this one that's here. Okay, so I'm going to move my archers round to the right together. He says he's moving in the opposite direction. Try and get a good view of the weird stone. Where is that little scuttly so-and-so gone? Oh, I'll put him on Overwatch there. I'm going to actually try and stick my archers up just above the weird stone there, actually. Possibly after they've looted. Let's see how we do for time, though. Oh. Ah. That looks like a problem. We'll get the hits in. Come on. I really don't want my archers to be meeting with him. Those poisonous blades are a significant problem. That weird stone will be mine. Ooh. Let's give our... so, what are the odds on him derping his first outing? Oh, what was that? What, fireball? How much does the lightning cost? Oh. I must have done something wrong. Okay, let's... oh. Never mind. Let's put on ambush stance and hope for the best. Mistakes were made. Right, our remaining archer. We should have enough range as soon as you can see him to cause some real problems for that rat. Ooh, 54 damage. That'll do nicely. I think I'm going to leave him exactly there, in fact. Right, we've got our other archer. Where is he in relation to everyone else? So, this guy's not one of my targets, but his leader just behind him is. Let's... oh. There we go. We got a hit in. I feel a little bit better about it. Is everyone getting the game audio through okay at the moment, and just with one of me and one of the game? Not fancying my chances with only my captain over here and lots of bowmen. I'm going to have to really hit all the shots. I don't think I can reload and fire again with him. Oh, I might be able to this turn. Oh, that crossbowman. There you go. That's what you need to do. More of the same, please. Need all the help we can get. Let's end turn there. We can start moving our hero through the back streets. Actually, I know it's not a mission. Oh. I'm a little bit tempted just to go and steal the idol from their cart, because I mean, if I'm over this far anyway, it feels rude not to take advantage. And their cart is just there. I mean, if they didn't want it stolen, they wouldn't have left it lying around, right? Put her in Overwatch stance. See if I can sneak up behind the ratmen, although I don't know where any of the ratmen are, bar two. If it ain't in your pockets, it's fair game. If it's in your pockets, it's fair game. If you can't stop me taking it. I love it, Harry. Right. Right. Let's see if we can just avoid that. Where's this rat gone? I thought he was standing there. Is he buggered off? Oh, no, there he is. I'm going to trigger his ambush, but I might be able to kill him as well. Ooh. Please don't hit me with those blades. Counter attack. Oh, yep, that hurt. Weeping poison. Fantastic. And I don't have enough anything to be able to hold my position there. Oh, sorry, do anything but. And now we have loot. Antidote. Maybe we'll need that for said weeping poison. Some more loot just there. Ah, and I can see a couple of his... Oh, Scuttle Grey Fur back there. Let's... I would rather he was a tempting target than the tempting target at the moment, which is the smuggler. Let's... Oh, 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 no, out the side, there you go. Stop being daft. You know Grabber's code of yoink, says Morass. Absolutely. The AI disturbed. Yes! No! More weeping poison. And more weeping poison. Oh. Right. So we can stop the weeping poison and start the weeping rats. There we go. Out of action. Reload. Off your trot and fill your boots. One of those. One of those. May as well take all of the warp damage in one go, eh, stream? And let's see if we can go for a final one of those, and hopefully not lose my movement completely so I can move out the way and not get in the way of the rest of my warband. So look at all those lovely debuffs. Oh, I've got plus 3 meter movement range from the warp effect. Minus 5 weapon skill, ballistic skill, accuracy, and prevention of switching weapons as well. If this archer switches weapons, he is in trouble. Oh, you know what? That'll do. Next archer. How much carry space has he got? 3 again. It's not surprising, my archers aren't... I've not been focusing strength on them. Let's just pick any random 3. One of them. One of them. And a final one of those. Now let's see what all our debuffs were. Plus 1 OP cost to shoot or aim. Oh dear. Well, I'll stick him at the... I'm going to shoot once. And reload for free, I think. Yep, and put him on Overwatch, because Overwatch doesn't count as the shoot or aim. There we go. Efficient use of offensive points. Oh. Oh! Sorry for anyone wearing headphones if that was a bit loud. Getting a stun shot like that is freaking awesome. I was just thinking that was going to cause me a few problems. Right, let's see. This backpack, he's got 1 out of 3. Let's give him some more. Let's take the 2 clusters with him because he's got a bit more movement. 1 there. that one. Yes.
Want that one?
Want that one. Right. Oh, he got a buff from that one. Oh, that'll do. Let's see about fireball about there, I think. Oh. Let's just put him on dodge. I have got a lot of my archers in the way of his commander at the moment, so right. We're going to continue the looting. Let's get that one. And oh, debuff. Nope, not that one. We'll get that one later. That one. This is a lot of weird stone we're picking up here. Let's take that one. There. Okay, so there's another 15 weird stone towards the target. Let's have a look at our buffs and debuffs before we do anything stupid. Plus 1 OP to melee attacks and charge. Well, this is not someone that's going to be doing any melee attacks or charging. Just hoping I'm not triggering anything there. Let's aim. Oof. 47 damage. Oh, I love this bowman so much. So, reload again. That was a heck of a shot there. The further away I can keep those stinking poison blades, the better. Next bowman. Isn't there a stunned rat somewhere around here? I think he's up there. Don't think I have an angle on him. However, more to the point, loot! Show me the money! Or the green toxic stones. One of the two. Nope, not that one. That one. Wow. Double warp effect. Well, if he's going to derp, he may as well get all of the big stuff then. And derp as much as possible. Okay, and let's look at the well, one buff. So, our buff is 20% armor absorption, plus 1 OP to shoot or aim, and minus 5% leadership, intelligence, and alertness. Well, he's got. Hang on, he had a 95% chance of shooting there. Ah, against the rat at the top. That'll do. So if I reload and then put him on Overwatch, that doesn't class as shooting or aiming. So he might be able to get his next shot off. And hopefully we can stun the rat at the top again. Well, the two rats up there on the balcony seem to be having a bit of a party. One stimulusing the other. Insert your own jokes here. Let's take a reload and play another game of Show Me the Money. Oh, nowhere near as effectively, and I have derped a bit by keeping that archer where he is. Oh. No loot for this guy. Let's just keep him back here, put him in Overwatch. Harry says, was tabbed grabber's code. Where the heck is that loot? Okay. Oh, there it is. I lucked out there a bit, stream, I'll be completely honest. There we go. That'll do. Ground floor loot. Yes, please, sir. There are rather a lot of their... I don't need to kill, but will quite happily kill me back there. So I think I'm going to have to regroup my little band at the top here. And get the ambush stance out. Get a reload in. No, actually I think I'm going to keep her pretty close to where she is for the cover of nearby friends and put her on Overwatch. Because there are rather a lot of rats over there. Oh, there's the poison. And again. That's Skaven poison. Real problem. Okay, some more weird stone here. You can go and collect the shards as that archer has derped and stood in the way. There's Grabber's Code, a variation of the rule of yoink for us. Grabber's Code. Right. How much space have you got left? Not much. Come on, I get it. Yes, that'll do. However, I think he is going to be significantly affected by Warp Derp. Let's have a look at all his debuffs. There you go, that will do. Minus 10% melee resistance, minus 5 leadership, intelligence, alertness, minus 2 movement range, minus 5 agility, strength and toughness, plus 1 OP to shoot and aim. Yeah, he's not going to be useful for 2 turns, I think, stream. It's a variation of the rule of yoink. Oh, Pask Tailclaw there, catching the Overwatch. Twice. Unfortunately, that means that his other rat that we stunned before may not. Oh. Oh dear. I'm going to take quite a lot of damage from this that I wouldn't normally. Oh, 12's not too bad.
A new round has started.
Where are we in relation to the rest of them? Alright, let's see if what you can do. Oh. I think what you can do is probably just hide behind the cart here and get ready to ambush. That rat is on the ground floor and I thought he wasn't. Skittle Grey first turn. Slatto Quick Paw. Oh, they're all coming down for my captain. Ooh, that might be effective as well. Ouch. Wait, leave my vitals alone. Critical hit there. Right. My archers help. I might be able to stop that. Oh, 95% chance to hit and a miss. Because he's still suffering from the effects of the weird stone. I'm not going to get too off. Well, blessing with filth. Hits 95% of the time, half of the time. I think that describes him perfectly, Harry. I'm not unhappy that he seems to be wanting to go on a jaunt to the top there. There you go. Take an arrow to the knee. To the face would have been better, but you know, to the knee's fine. I think you were absolutely precisely right. Hits 95% of the time, half of the time. Harry says at least a 95% chances to hit. You actually get to hit most of the time, unlike XCOM where it's a guaranteed miss. Very true. 1, 2, 3. You'll do. Oh. Oh, mistakes may have been made here. Oh, 30 damage. That'll have to do. Let's get him dodging. Let's reload. Trying to save my captain here because I think he's going to go down to those two Skaven on either side of him. The rest of my close combat troops are all at the top. Not far from this cart, in fact. Oh, that looks like another one. Rat is coming. Oh, I didn't even see that one. That's the problem with these Skaven scuttling around. This is my weird stone. Go away. Harry says, BRB. Oh. Ow. Oi. Leave town alone. He can't even see the incoming. Missing an eye. Depth perception is terrible. I have a death perception soon if he's not careful though. Right. Let's go for reloading. That's why I can't shoot. Pro streaming tip for everyone. You want to fire an arrow, make sure you've loaded an arrow. Notched, in fact. Sletto Quickpaw continuing to take a hit. And this guy's still affected by the Weird Stone, so it's going to cost him 3 points to fire, which he doesn't have, but only 2 points to go into Overwatch, which he does. Now, where are all my targets? I only have 2 targets. One's body is here. Oh, derp. Unfortunately, stream, I think there's going to be the death of some archers very soon. Reload. 50-50 chance of that shot. Really? Well, he very skillfully managed to hit the bow in front of him. Let's reload again. Come on. 50-50. No, 60% chance and missed again. Boy. Oh no! There's another captain downstream. That's not good. Not good at all. Oh. Oh. And now my warlock is stuck and alone and may well bottle it. Well, that's a fight I don't mind having. You're right, I did. Well, I think that captain may well be the required sacrifice to Nuffle. I don't have great luck with injury rolls for captains. May well be the death of my third. I put him on parry stance, which is... Nope, she can get a weapon out and go and help with the cause, I think. Yeah, she can get here. Oh, derp. One hit in there, and she should have plenty of points left to be able to try to dodge.
A new round has started.
Well, I'm going to go and see if I can borrow some stuff. Oh, poultice, don't mind if I do, sir. Steal enemy's idol? Sure, why not? So he now has Liberator's Boon and increased movement speed. So I need to get him and I need to get him, damn it. Alright. Well, this is your test, Youngblood. Go and chase down the rat in the rafters. Oh, dirt. I'll put him on ambush stance. I need him to get that rat. He's got warp block pistols as well, which is going to hurt very shortly. Oh, another one of their heroes. Oh. Scuttle Greyfur is scuttle along. Oh, damn. Oh, that was a critical hit there. I might be making more sacrifice to Nuffle than I want. To be honest, I want to make 0, so, you know. Come on. Now she's put her gun away, she's taken a huge leap in initiative. Let's put her into a dodge stance. I've not quite got our weapon skill up to do parry yet. And we'll be making some reloads here. Let's see his leader. Let's aim for him. Try and even the fight out just a little bit. I'm not going to be able to move any of my other archers there because they're all in inside charge zones. What did you miss? You missed my captain taking a rat claw full on in the face and falling. Not my finest moment. Right, I need to... Oh. My archer's going to stand very still so they don't get ambushed from behind. So whoever they can see, they will shoot. Oh, warp poison. Bless with filth. Failed. Oh. Ow. Oh dear. Oh dear. I think that Youngblood's looking increasingly like he may be sent out. Oh, and again. Feeblement. This is not good. Oh, yes! That was important that he passed that, because otherwise he would have been toast. Come on, get one of them. Get him. Get him. Nope, he's dodged it. I'll try dodging myself again. See if we can get that aim through that. Oh, critical hit. This archer's standing stock still, so the rat next to him doesn't notice him. Let's use aim. Oh, critical hit and stunned. That might be enough to keep him alive. Unfortunately, I think that this archer's about to get hit very hard. Rezo says Warlock is so useless without upgraded fireball. I tend to agree. I've mainly been using the Warlock as a someone to run and gun, well, to run and club with their staff at the moment. So Kalkalzar has gone running off. Oh, I know where he's going. He's going to finish off my young'un. Oh no. Charging by the hero. Oh, what a dodge. Oh. So apparently he ignored all of the archers that were utterly defenceless to his very large and sharp halberd and decided instead that it would be best to go and help out in a combat elsewhere. Punk. Is exactly the noise that arrow made. See? That's where you come here, stream. High quality sound effects. Oh, out of action, that'll do. Unfortunately, I think everyone here is not in a position to go and recover loot. I think this guy's got that empty bag? Yes, he does. Right. Two things. I don't care that much about the reload. Let's see if I can pick that
Objective
trinket up.
Completed.
Ah, it's got my achievement, Spoils of War. Loot 1,000 fallen enemies. Okay, I might have played this a bit before. Let's get those fragments out of there at least. Then move him out of the way. Harry says a bit. Yeah. Oh. That was a nice square hit to the face there. Continue in that, please. And it looks like the parry starts for him.
A new round.
Round 5. Oh dear. Scuttlegrafer, I'm going to keep trying to hit him in the face. Probably continue to fail, to be honest. Well, that's not too bad. A couple of hits. I can only put him on dodge stance. I think he is done. I don't think I can get my heroes over fast enough to help him. Come on. Oh, she's got one more hit. Can we finish the job? I don't think she can do enough damage. Ah, particularly if she misses, stream. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. She has very little chance of actually parrying anything. Okay, I think all of these archers have filled their boots already. I don't have any more rats down here, so I think... Oh, I think I'm going to try and aim at that rat up there. And he stunned him. That'll do. Wow, I might actually kill him yet. Not before he does more damage and more warp poison. I think Tam may be down out. I think he's also got a full bag. He does indeed. So can I get an angle on that rat at the top? Oh, which rat's that? Not as important. Oh. There we go. I killed him. I think they might break before I can do anything else though. Let's keep moving around this way. Oh, the enemy have routed. Well, unfortunately they did take my captain with them. I did manage to keep most of the loot. There you go, 5 clusters, 11 shards. And recovered from the ground 1. That will certainly help. But unfortunately, I think that we may have some other
When the Baron
challenges.
hears how you decimated the enemy, he will be as pleased as a halfling in a pie
captain going
shop.
down.
He may even send a bit of gold by way of gratitude.
Nuffle, hear our prayer. Look kindly on thy servant the captain. Indeed, Harry. Nuffle has not been kind to my captains.
The gods are with you.
How Tam got away with only a light wound. I'm just racing through to see what this captain does. Amnesia. You know what? That is not the worst. That'll do. So we actually lost XP for that fight, but that's better than it could have been. So, a battleground victory. We did, however, acquire 155 gold crowns and a significant amount of weirdstone, which is going to take our total up from 269 to 400. Let's pay the medics and pay the warband. And let's see what we have. Well, we do have some. Let's sort our reserves out first. So none of the archers went down. We've got hero warlock. Okay, well, let's move her back into hero slot number 2 and in there, because their training's about to finish. In fact, let's put Wolfgang back in, because that should give me quite a good offensive capability and a bit of ranged capability, because they'll recover over night to night. So let's go through and add the experience onto those that got some. I'll increase the warlock's intelligence. That now means I can do Fireball 2 with him. Unfortunately, he's injured, so I can't train it now. Ballistic skill is now maxed out on that archer. Let's start increasing accuracy and leadership and agility. Trident is definitely a god among archers there. Go for the. In fact, let's go for the. Oh no, let's go for the leadership, because I don't want them to run away from combat if they do get caught in it. I want them to stand and dodge, because they get free hits if I run away. So Harry, our prayers were answered to Nuffle there. Let's just keep giving him agility. I'm still undecided whether to keep him around, but he absorbed quite a lot of hits and took. That I think probably saved some of my other guys because they focused on him. And I'm going to keep increasing her weapon skill because I want to make her kind of fighty and hand to hand. I think. Oh, sorry, missed 2 there. Strength. Let's have a look. Okay. I think that's all of my warriors updated. Okay, so let's go back to the camp and we're going to go to the campaign. What I'm also going to try and do, everyone, if it's okay with you guys, is we'll go to next day eventually. What have I done wrong? There we go. Okay, so injuries and training. Barbara Jaeger has recovered from their light wound and can once again take part in missions. Wolfgang Amarante has learned the skill Web of Steel. Jochen Urison has learnt the skill Web of Steel. Sander Holliser has learnt the skill Expert Casting. And Jacek von Miralison is currently training Armour Proficient. Okay, well I'm super happy that my leader didn't take too much of an injury because the other one is not available at the moment. I think I am going to swap around some of my reserves or spend more money on training. Let's have a look. So, we do have... What's the skills that he can acquire? He can't have mastery of anything, so... Could give him armour proficient. I think or swift counter. Let's keep training our guys there. He's done quite well for us. And what's he trained in? So he has Web of Steel. So I think swift counter will be good for him as well. We need to raise some more capital for that though. So let's go to the shop and make sure we're selling rather than buying. Let's get rid of some of these items. So I'm keeping hold of the dagger at the bottom just so I've got something I can give anyone I'm letting go. The same with some of the clothing. I'll sell one of those. The staff. I think I'd afford to get rid of that staff. And then Mandrake Root can definitely go. Don't know about you guys, but I very rarely use any of the potions. Poultice, Sticky Sludge, Antidote. I'll sell off 2 of the antidote. And then we'll go for Etheric Elixir. Moves up to... Nope, selling that. That brings in loads of money. Let's go back to a warband and we can continue our tutelage of our warriors. Skills there. Let's give him a swift counter as well. Because I really, especially they've got the shields and he has Web of Steel. I'm hoping that every time he parries, he give him the best possible chance of being able to hit the guy back as well. So, and we are left with Sander, who has 2 unspent spell points, which I'm waiting to try and use to upgrade the fireball there. And he can't do expert casting until he has... Oh no, we just need more gold. On the subject of more gold, we could start to look at fulfilling that order. But maybe we do another round first and see if we find a decent skirmish. One of the things I am going to do, if you don't mind stream, is I'm going to switch you guys. I'm going to try and close the game, reopen it to try and sort out a couple of the sound bugs that we have and get the mic working right and then the headphones actually transmitting the sound. So if you give me just a couple of moments, I will be as fast as I possibly can. Probably only 2 minutes. I'm literally doing this as I am talking to you now. So I'll exit the game, back to menu. Let's see if we can get our headset working. Sorry for any beeps you can hear on the stream. Anyone that fancies Mordheim PvP, Rizo has put a message in about 40 minutes ago looking for a game. So if you're in the Discord, or even if you're not, I think he may be in stream as well, so you're more than welcome to message and see if anyone fancies some PvP. I think Rizzo played a significantly stronger warband from Morass earlier, and only narrowly lost. Right. I think we may have solved both problems with sound. I'm just going to try switching mic over and see if I can actually get it working. Okay, it looks like everything is working now. I should be able to actually hear sound, and you guys should be able to too. So you might... Let's transition back. There we go. So... I think if you've been watching the stream, you've probably seen quite enough of that. Thank you very much, Harry. Right, let's continue. Indeed, who among the warband shall die today? As you start ploughing more and more money into them, much like XCOM, you are constantly worried about their inevitable doom. I haven't actually had anyone that's not died in Mordheim. If you play long enough, all of them will take a hit or two. So, we've gone for a much more offensive, hitty-based group there. I think that looks like a plan. We've got a lot more archers in the back, so we've got more champions in the front. Right, so we've got a walk in the fog, which is a good mission but it's just poor loot. Horrors of Mordheim with poor loot. Good loot and crush their will. One warband deploys tightly around his wagon, while the other devises 3 strike teams. Well, that's certainly looking like the best option so far. The only thing is that I have to... The secondary objective there I don't think I'd be able to manage, because I have to go and steal the idol from their cart. Scattered randomly, absolutely not if I can avoid it. Both warbands scattered randomly for poor loot. Dome Reaper, good evening, welcome back. How are you, sir? Horrors of Mordheim, very poor. Right, I don't think that's going to be a thing. I think I'm going to go for a brutal fight. This can only go well. Although I would prefer I had more melee in here. Dome Reaper says, it only recently got back into Mordheim. Tend to get 10-ish missions in before vampires kill me with terror. Yeah, vampires are who I have the worst possible track record with.
Oh, vampires just high stakes gameplay.
Oh. Well, I had to suffer that, so you can too. Morass put his head round the door and said that playing with vampires is just high stakes gameplay. And he's leaving. Go on, off you go. Right. Dome Reaper, I could not agree more. Right, unfortunately it's me that's split into the teams. However, look at that loot. So my plan is stick archers near my cart, because they also seem to be on high ground here. My crossbowmen, I think I'd prefer to be down below on this group here. Let's move him to the back. Maybe you can learn a thing or two from watching me. Well, yeah, maybe also stream chat whether you think you should be learning anything from me. I've had 2 captains die so far, so, well, 1 die and 1 be let go. I've put all my melee guys at the top. You might learn how to more efficiently have some of your warband die. Maybe. So, who am I up against? I haven't even looked. I'm up against the Ratmen again, the Skaven. That's not terrible. If they're round their wagon, they'll be round this area somewhere. So I want to keep the high ground. I think what I'm going to do is run all of my guys over to here. Hold the top of this high ground here with my bowmen. And drop down a couple of melee troops. Don't really see, yep, this is my first fight against Vampire. Cut my hero's leg off. So does Fighter and got a new one and got an achievement for that. That's because you're being ruthless. We encourage that. But the second time I fought them, they killed my decently leveled leader, so I actually decided to just restart. I can understand that. His Royal Hairiness says to counter leadership test, level the leadership stat and give your guys pendants, not amulets. Pendants grant bonuses to fear, terror, and all alone. You've done both actually, Harry, specifically for vampires. Yeah, I'm just having a bad time with vamps personally as well. Where's that loot? Oh, let's run these guys round here and keep them at height. Oh, there's a cluster down there. Still failed 80% of my terror checks. That that -4 OP debuff is lethal at low levels and painful at mid and high. Yeah, absolutely. Well, the stream saw what happened to me versus vampires, and particularly if you're starting like a PvP warband, vamps are freaking OP. The henchmen aren't so good. Nerves of Steel also helps. Very true. Don't Reap says maybe wants to try playing vampires but can't get the DLCs right now. Yeah, I think Morass, who's one of our mods, plays vampires quite frequently. He had a leveled warband, so he is definitely the right person to ask from the stream. Vamps and PvP, I win warband, totally beardy. Harry, you say beardy like beardy's a bad thing. I would have thought Harry, you of all people would appreciate the power of the beard. Alright, all of our archers are lined up with nothing to shoot at the moment. I don't think Undead are best, they just have strong vampires and big unit. Others are trash. Yeah, I think that's the balance, Rizzo. You're right. The vampires are freaking awesome. However, the ghouls aren't bad, I suppose. They move reasonably quickly, but the remainder of the warband troops are pretty pants. Harry says, beardy like dumping most of your points into an all-warlock jet bike squadron in 7th edition 40k backed up by 2 Farseers on jet bikes. Oh, is the game audio off? It should not be off. Let me see about that. It should be lower, but it should not be off. It was a bit deafening earlier on. Let's get back to that. Thank you very much. Any sound bugs or anything, guys, please let me know. More than happy to try and adjust accordingly. So we're going to take that one. Is that better, guys? I don't want it to be too loud that it's deafening for you, and hopefully you should now be able to hear it. I'm just checking all the settings in OBS as well. Ah, hang on. Found another bug. Sorry if you got deafened there for a second. Okay, can you guys hear the game audio now? I just changed over mics and headsets, so I do apologise. Don't Reap says, there it is, yes, it was completely muted earlier, made me curious, now it sounds great. Fantastic. Sorry, I had a couple of problems with one of my mics yesterday, which I am trying to resolve, and OBS does not seem to always want to play ball. I'm gonna get that weird stone with that weird stone. I may try and get with this guy. Let's go for a wander. What's the worst that could happen? Whenever you say that, you know that one of your guys is going to be in a pool of his own blood before very long. Oh, weird stone. There you go. That'll do. Let's mark up the next lots. In fact, I can see all of this, so I don't need that marker there. I'll put it there instead. I've got still the idol of the enemy warband. It's going to be tough to do. I might actually give it a go, though. I might see if I can run this guy all the way round with some assistance. It does leave my archers rather open. Don Rupert says, I always wish there was some more variety to the maps, like graveyards or parks and the like. I think that the maps are pretty... I think you have to bear in mind that the studio... Oh dear, this is about to end badly. Rogue Factor were and are, I believe, a tiny studio. So I think they did a reasonable job with the resources they had at hand. And they've moved on to Necromunda. But I agree, I like as much variety as possible. So I'm just running around to work out how the heck I get up there. Ah. That's a lot of running around. Considering that my my archer's in trouble, I think that I'm going to ignore that weird stone just for now. Oh. Oh! Well, that's a taste of my own shooty medicine. That hurt. Don Reef says, can't wait for Necromunda. I love Mordheim, but I've always been more of a 40k guy. Yeah, I never really played very much Necromunda, but I have to say I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what Rogue Factor do, bearing in mind what a great job they did with this game. I'm going to actually hide him here. Well, hide is a strong word, but try and give him a little bit of cover from being shot at from below. I can see more of the rat men approaching. Don't worry, but that is not a problem at all. So the music and footsteps sound good, but the other sound effects are really loud. Okay, that sounds like something I can try and deal with in game. There we go. Oh. Okay. Is that better? Always happy to change anything for you guys. It's important to me that you guys aren't deafened and get to enjoy watching and taking the mickey out of my gameplay. Oh, where are you? Well, this staircase looks... Ah, there's the rest of his warband. Overwatch first, methinks. Quick Claw is on his way. Domery says, I always want to help streams with audio levels, etc., but some people don't like being told how to run their stream. I'm more than happy if there's as anyone that's watching the stream for a little while now will know, I'm quite good at derping, so I'm always happy to be told when there's a problem. I'd much rather that you guys said, there's a problem, than you tuned in and went, oh my god, that's too loud, and left again. Is that a set of stairs there? It is. Alright, this is probably a bad plan. But, you know, loot. Ooh, that'll do. Sound effects may be 30% quiet still, not a problem at all. I will... There you go, sir. And that voices volume as well. There you go. Hopefully that will sort that out. Right. I'm going to put an ambush stance there and carry on. So,
a new round has started.
Could really have done without getting stunned there. Not that you could ever do with being stunned, I understand. Is he jumping up? Well, of all the people he could attack, that was probably the one I wanted him to. Snuts Blight there. Ow. Could do without him doing quite such a good job of attacking, to be honest. Oh, one of them's failing stupidity checks. Fantastic. Let's put him on dodge. I'm not moving him forward or anywhere, only because I don't want to block the way for one of my other archers to come and copy his example. Got 5 archers. Rizo says the audio on your end is alright. Thank you, Rizo. I appreciate it. Well, I have reduced it by the additional 30% there or thereabouts. Let's put him on dodge stance there. Oh, that was stupid on me stream. There is loot right next to me, and I just ignored it. Oh, it's the problem with the Skaven. Unlike Chaos, where you can get down to the bottom. Oh, ooh, oh dear. Right, let's get my expert archer over here. See if he can dispatch Gorzan. Not quite, more's the pity. Right, let's go and see if we can get that loot. Oh. Let's go back onto our map here. Just... oh, there is still more loot. That looks like it might be on the top. That can come away because that was just to indicate to you guys where I was planning on running. If there's more loot, let's go upstairs. Okay, I'm gonna have to jump up. Well, he can end his turn there. He's got plenty of movement to go for that. Oh, bad words. Let's try that again, stream. So we're going to get to the edge here and finish the first of the rats. Reload, and then I'm going to try and run to assist. Oh, nope, I'm going to fall down and hurt myself. There we go. I don't think that's cover. Oh, there you go. Ah. Well, I wouldn't mind returning the favour for Kalbaz there, who is the one after all that stunned my smuggler. So don't read from else. So how do you get more OP for your dudes? It always irks me slightly that the standard units start with 3 when all their attacks are 2. Well, so it's just leveling them. Unfortunately, that's the only way that you can do it. Is as you play through the game, as they level up, they gain more and more OP. Your standard henchmen do start off being pretty pants. close range shot there. End the turn with him. Kalmaz creep. Oh, that. Oh, a critical hit with the warp lock pistols and poisoned. I have a feeling that I need to get her out of there as fast as possible. She's still suffering from the effects of poison, but in fact, before she does get out of there, give him a taste of his own medicine. And switch weapons. And she's going to go down, she's going to go down fighting. I want her in this combat so that my other warrior doesn't have to pass an all-alone check. Focus all my attacks on his captain. Yeah, ouch indeed. I have a feeling that I may lose a couple of people this round at this rate. But she is definitely not looking good, and she is my top level smuggler. Oh. I bet he's coming around to knock my smuggler on her backside. Oh! Oh, no, my captain! Oh! That fighting is not going well there. Alright. We've tried doing this. Let's go get them, lads and ladies. Try and get around that trap. Where's the fastest route for me from where she is into the fighting? Well, one of these is suffering from stupidity, so I'm not in a huge rush. Aye, indeed, Harry. Time to get stuck in, lads. Let's get on with it. Poison is bad for humans. I wonder if the undead are immune to poison, Rizzo asks. I don't know. Not being an undead player, I'm not actually sure if they have increased poison resistance. Oh, that was stupid. Right. Let's get around and find this poison wind globadier and give him a shoeing. This, unfortunately, the downside of wearing this heavy armor is he's wearing heavy armor. Harry says vampires and thralls are. Zombies are. I think the rest get resistance. You'll check. Thank you, Harry.
A new round has started.
You guys rock. I'm learning quite a lot about Mordheim. The next hit, she's dead. There's... Ooh, that dodge. I think that's only a temporary reprieve from death, but do I go for the secondary objective? Oh, I could lose the fight if I don't get over there. I see that rat there. Oh, let's get around this way. Oh, he's got a knife. He's got a knife. Where's that? Oh, derp. Oh, oh, stream. Don't Reaper ask, what's the advantage of sword in main hand and nothing in offhand? Increased dodge capability, as Harry beat me to saying. Wow, she's getting beaten hard. This is meant to be my hand-to-hand combat smuggler, which may not be my best idea. Oh, she doesn't actually have any room to dodge. No, shields don't give 10% better dodge to. They give the ability to... Oh, and plus 10 initiative, Harry says. Absolutely right. Shields don't give better dodge. What they do is provide the ability to parry. Oh, I think I'm about to get beaten by ratmen. Come on then. Harry, you are on the ball, sir. Thank you very much. Right, end his turn there. Oh. I think all of these guys are carefully approaching me to hit me in the face. I may well be losing a smuggler here. Oh. Yep, there you go. Barbara Yeager, our smuggler. Leaving only one bowman. Oh, that light armour though. Not entirely sure where to deploy my resources here. Let's see if we can get that other one taken out. Okay. Well, that's where I'm going to deploy my resources, in fact. Oh, 95% chance to hit, 50% of the time. Harry said it, and he is absolutely right. Yeah, I'm not sure whether fights are getting tough or I'm derping more, I'll be completely honest with you. Right. What are we going to do? I'll put one into him. One into him. Reload and get dodging ready, because he's about to start getting hit a lot more. Oh, I'm lucky you missed that. Oh. Hey, somewhat unnecessary. Oh dear, that may have been a mistake. Let's get him out of the poison at least and end his turn here. Harry's come back. Ghouls get no poison immunity nor resistance. Crypt horrors get poison resistance due to the large special rule, granting 30% to the check. Necromancers and Dread get no resistance or immunity. That's super interesting. Thank you again, Harry. I really appreciate that. Oh. This was meant to be a one-sided fight in the other direction. Oh. Oh dear. Let's see if we can at least even the odds a little bit here. Let's deal with him first. Yep. Right. Can we actually... Yes, we can get... Oh, let's... Unfortunately not the person I would like to be hitting, but as he doesn't have a melee weapon out, it seems rude not to beat him about the ears. And we'll go for a parry stance there. I think all he's going to do is disengage and run away. Thank you all for helping each other as well in the chat. It's been really cool to learn a lot more about some of the warbands that I don't play. Ooh. Wolfgang are taking a bit of a pounding there.
A new round has started.
Well, he's failing to dodge that. And hopefully putting all of my eggs into the dodging basket will be successful here. Dome Reaper says, yeah, I'm really enjoying hanging out in here. I'm going to go get some food, but I'll be back as soon as I have it. Oh, thank you, Dome Reaper. Oh dear. Ooh. Please keep missing with those poison blades. Oh, and a parry. Go on, hit him in the face. Yep. There we go. Vampires, thralls, ghouls, and crypt horrors are all immune to psychology. That makes a lot of sense, actually. That also means that you can use ghouls just to stay in impossible fights and just let them die. Just, if you can hold up opposing heroes, that seems like a good strategy to me. Sacrifice. And zombies too. Yeah, absolutely. Well, if that means zombies are the ones I would probably stick in. Right, let's see if we can do our classic firing into combat to even odds out. Come on. Oh, not quite, unfortunately. Zombies are right as meat shields, but if they go out of action, they have a 20% chance to fall apart and die. Oh, well, oh dear. That bowman. I think I may have lost this one. This may be our second loss. Let's do without any of my archers dying though, because they've taken quite a while to get to where they are. Yeah, if they've got that higher chance of dying, it does mean that you've got although if you are just going to use some as meat shields, I suppose you'd want to level them and increase their toughness. Okay, I need to get out of this poison cloud before it completely does for me. And try and get up and out of the way. Let's reload. Those poisoned wind globes are a real pain in the backside. Might have to try scaving out. Yeah, that looked like I wasn't going to be dodging that in a hurry. Yep, he's disengaged and derp straight in to get Stench of Chaos there. And then become combat savvy. Fantastic. Reloading and firing. Missed, thankfully. I think she's going down anyway. Oh, that poison. Okay, let's switch weapons. Do what we can to valiantly fight this. Unfortunately, not much. Well, dodge stance it is. Oh no! Oh, that's not good. Problem is, I think I'm going to have to lose another 2 people before I even lose the fight. Right, you. Revenge. You next. Come here. and Web of Steel. See if we can parry some of these incoming attacks and give as good as we get. And our... Oh, critical hit and stunned. That will do nicely. Just get a whole turn of hitting them around the ears. And also, Web of Steel. Hopefully we can get some counterattacks in. Oh. Not there apparently. He missed.
A new round has started.
Oh, there are more rats are coming around this corner as well. I start making choices about who I want to survive. Dodge stance it is. If another rat gets into this combat up here, which I think is about to happen, that's going to cause me a problem. Oh, he dodged me, this so-and-so. And twice. Oh. Well, my weapon skill is not great. This is my newest member of the archers, and I think that monster is gone. Oh, come on, hit him back, hit him. Yep, that was it. Oh, I parried again. Oh, the captain is valiantly fighting here. 2 parries on a Web of Steel and 2 hits back. That's not bad going at all. Yep. What a noise. Let's just try and get our champion so they can freed up so we can chunk some more of these people down. Oh, we've missed once. Can we dodge the second time? We dodged! Hang on, I think he has 3 attacks. Oh, I celebrated way too early there, stream. I think it might be time for paying respects again. We have lost the newest member of our archers. A comedic pratfall there by that Skaven. Only for the first time though. He's going to run over the top, jump down the other side, and beat my other archer around the head. What can we do? Right, well for starters we can try aiming. See if we can free up our heroes to come up and help the archers rather than trying to help the archer himself for now. Okay, I'm going to then move this guy out of the way. In fact, I fear that we may have... I'm going to stand him here to block... Yeah, I'm going to stand him here to block the way up, because I fear that otherwise... Oh, poison still taking its effect. Otherwise, we're going to find that we have more company up here as well. So we've got a 95% chance of hitting him, or 68 for him. Let's aim. I really need my heroes to get on with their fight down there and get up and help up here, because otherwise I am toast. Nice shot. I'll put him in dodge stance just in case. Welcome to the stream, everyone's just joining us now. We're playing some more of the Mordheim City of the Damned with the Wolfpack. We're not having a very good game of it right now. It looks like I'm going to have quite a few injury rolls. Those throwing stars, man, I mean... That's kind of cool. Oh no. Oh, he's gone to Overwatch. That might actually cause me a problem in a second if I finish off one combat. Ow, I was hoping that he was blocked from entering. I have a feeling this archer's going to run and be cut down as he does. Right. Oh, the Overwatch didn't trigger. I'll put him in Web of Steel as well. Huh. That'll do. Do I get anything useful from him? More Weeping Blades that I can sell. I'll need them to pay the medics after this one. And you can come here. I didn't charge him there because he's got 4 offensive points at the moment. And that means he can hit twice if he doesn't charge. Put him in Web of Steel, but I know what's going to happen. That little rat is going to go running.
A new round has started.
He's failed the all-alone check, but he can't run anywhere apparently, so he's just going to get beaten up. What to do? Alright, let's see if we can help in this combat. Because I think he can do more damage with his bow than he can with his knife. So let's just fire into combat and hope for the best. Oh, that certainly helped a bit. Don't think it's going to save his compatriot, but at least... Oh, the enemy failed the rat test! Whoa. Unfortunately, that's going to be a severe beating for me. Without much reward. 42 Weirdstone, 47 including that I gathered, and a good chunk of my warband have been wounded.
A warrior needs a bit of luck and a lot of skill to win a battle. But most of all, he needs strategy.
Well, that's why if you've got a shooty warband, you don't want them being split up
just
across
be careful
the map.
not to lose it.
Let's see what comes of this. I reckon that I'm going to get a missing limb on that archer. Oh! Instant death! We're gathered here today to remember Barbara, our level 8 smuggler. Doomed. Well, there you go. You win some, you lose some. And she is definitely lost strength.
It's over for this one.
Mordheim claims that yet another victim, another life extinguished by the city of the damned. Oh dear. Thanks, Rizzo. Thanks, Harry. I like that. I prefer I didn't have to use my warriors. Okay. Engamar, you're okay. More experience there. Amok. Mental conditioning. Suffering violent mental derangement. The warrior will never again disengage or flee from the enemy. The warrior will always fight to the very end. Well, not the worst thing that could happen. I've never disengaged with any of them anyway, so I can live with that. Full recovery for our hero. And a severed leg for our archer. As Raw Harrier says, handy against outnumbered. Absolutely. That does make a lot of sense. I think that severed leg archer may be
nice progress.
Maybe finding his way out into the wilderness yet. Bad when you want to nope out of a trading match with a demon or big unit. Absolutely. So unlucky. Well, I did find that light armor. Oh. Well, let's do what we can with what we can. Oh no, I can't pay my warband either. Well, time to go to the shop. Those weeping blades that I have, I'm going to be selling. Let's find them. Doop, 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 doop. Right at the bottom, I think they are. There we go. There's some weeping blades there. I thought I picked up 2 more. Okay. Ah, there they are. The Weeping Blades of Perforation. That gets me enough cash to pay my warband. They tend to want their gold to fight. Okay, so what can I do with my reserves? Well, on the positives, I've got another open slot. I can try another champion in there. Alright. In the open slot, in fact, I'm going to have to get another warrior. And now may be the time to fulfill that Weirdstone request. Or we could risk selling it. Let's fulfill it. Let's do as we're told. Alright, that's 270. He only requested 267, so in fact, let's give him exactly what he's asked for, and not a penny more. So we'll receive a payment of 667. I may well need that to buy another warrior. Another 2 warriors. Well, hang on. Who's going to take a bowman with a peg leg? I'm seriously considering firing mine at the moment. If they can't get out of trouble and run up things, what use are they? Honestly. 600. Harry says you can hold down the click on the arrows for Weirdstone and auto cycle up. Well, thank you, Harry. I appreciate that. I did not know that. I've been slowly giving myself RSI as just to add to the brutal nature of Mordheim. So let's go through and let's sort out the points that we can give people. So he can increase his leadership. He had a cracking game actually. Leadership and weapon skill there. Agility there. He needs to ensure he can keep dodging. Strength or toughness. Toughness, please. Accuracy. We'll give him ballistic skill. Anything we can do to try and get more arrows in the foe. Well, she's got a mock. I think I'm going to keep her with the mock. I don't think I care about that much. The strength... No, I'm going to keep giving her agility as well. I'm going to try and give her some skills that will mean she can dodge a lot in a fight. Preferably with mastery. And Tarantis Guild Handler will get a leadership buff, so he tries to stay in the fight more often. Oh, Pegleg here, I'm not sure about. Let's give him ballistic skill, alertness for now. There's no point. Hang on, let's have a look at what the injury does. It's been a while. The warrior's right leg was dismembered in battle or so badly damaged it had to be amputated. Movement now reduced by 1 meter. Climbing is no longer possible. Leap and jump down is reduced by 25%. Harry says first you lose your fighters and then you lose your wrists. Indeed, sir. I'm going to be honest. I think, stream, I'm going to get rid of him the second I can. Do we have some more? Well, that was absolutely brutal. Although we will have 2 warriors back shortly. I'm going to have to take on another henchman because... or run short. Because these 2 are in training for 3 more days. More is the pity. Okay. Well, let's next day
New hired swords are available.
Oh, new hired swords are available. Tam has recovered from their light wound. Odwin has recovered from their light wound. 2 warriors are still receiving treatment for their injuries, and 3 warriors are currently training. My contact has sent me a normal quality clothing. I think he knows I need it to package up one of my warriors and send them on their lucky way. and new hired swords are available. Well, before we do anything else, let's have a look at these new hired swords. More bowmen. I mean, look, you know, stream, I love my archers, but honestly, not sure how many I need. Okay, it is currently at 5 to 9 with me locally. As some of you on the stream will know, it's Plan Attack's birthday today, so I am going to go and spend some time with her, as I have promised. I will. I don't think I'll be back on tonight. I will certainly be back tomorrow, but if I'll let you all know in the Discord if you guys are around in that. And I think there are a few people looking for games of Mordheim this evening as well. As always, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. And thank you everyone for helping each other. It's been freaking awesome to see you guys all helping each other out. And kind of growing our little Mordheim community here, giving it a little bit of a revival. Let me know in the chat as well as if there are other games that you would like to see played as well as Mordheim. I am trying to mix up the games, but we are now thinking about doing a tournament or a regular kind of Monday night football thing maybe, and at least one Mordheim stream every week, as well as whatever else we're playing, as everyone else is playing as well. I think Rizzo was looking for PvP earlier, and I think that is all she wrote. So all that leaves is for me to say a huge thank you. I really appreciate all of the follows, all of the likes and subscribes on YouTube. You guys have been freaking amazing, and you guys on Mixer as well have been following. Thank you so much. We're currently up at I think 41 followers in 2 weeks of streaming properly, so thank you ever so much. I hope you all have a fantastic evening if I don't speak to you again today, and yeah, enjoy your evening guys, and I will see you in the morrow. Take care all. Bye bye.